Okay, here's all our class data that when we did the census at school survey. This is what it's produced for us. These two columns here, the class code, we don't really need those. I'm just going to click on A, then I'll hold down Control and click B. Oh, that didn't work. I'll just right click on there and delete column. Let's get rid of the first one. Right click on there, delete column. That's just a bit tidier. And I'm also going to go to the help menu because I don't know how to freeze things, but I'll type freeze and freeze one row so these top ones don't scroll, and I'll do the same for that first column. Freeze one column, so I know who's boys and girls no matter how far across the spreadsheet I go. I can go all the way over here. I can tell whether they're a boy or a girl at any time, and I can go up and down here and I can tell what the heading is at the top of the question. I'm going to have a look at, well, firstly I'm going to put them in order, so I'll click anywhere, click, and I'll go Control A. Control A, everything gets highlighted. Then go to Data and Sort Range, sort the range. Click that. Always click this data has a header. And I'm going to sort by gender. It's already given that to me. There we go. So I'm getting all the females first because they're first in alphabetical order, and then the males. And there's nothing funny. There's nobody that's missed out whether they're male or female, or put in a third gender or anything that's going to mess up my graph. Well, I've got them all highlighted. I'm going to sort again. This time I'm going to do it by, like that, their travel. Here it is here. And sort. And if I scroll across, I'll find travel somewhere. Here it is here. So the first person came to Tapuki High School by boat. A little bit unlikely. I'm going to delete that person. That's a boy. Delete row. So I just right click up on here and it gives the option of delete. And that boat person's gone now. I've got bus, car or motor and walkers. And that's all. So nice 3 groups. I'm happy with that. Something else I can sort. Oh, well, I'm just going to go Control A, highlight everything and sort again. This time sort by memory. How long it took you to do that turning over the cards and putting them into pairs activity, which is here called memory. Sort, and then if I scroll across to that, what I'm looking for here is any outrageous numbers. This person did it in 25 seconds. Well, I can't really do anything about that because computer controls it, so no really super small numbers. And I'll scroll to the bottom. This person 99 seconds, that's about a minute and a half. Not too unreasonable. You can see though the 99 and the 97, they're pretty slow. Big gap between 97 and 79. I could think about deleting these guys. Certainly if they'd taken their mind off the game and came back a few minutes later, they'd have like hundreds of seconds. I'd delete them because it would make a mess of my graph. But I'm happy with that. So I'm good to go. So now I'll just unclick that. Control A and then Control C makes a copy of my data. Now up here, new tab, New Zealand Grapher, NZG. There it is there, NZGrapher. And open it up and close. No, it says here, sorry, start using NZGrapher. It's changed a bit. Click that. And over here at data, paste the table. And in here, right click and paste. We could have just done Control V. We'll do the same thing. And then obviously import. And my table now turns up over here. Now if I want a graph, I'm going to compare. Firstly, I'm going to ask for a graph, which is the box and whisker, dot plot and box and whisker. And over here, I'm going to pick travel. And I find it. There it is there. Oh, hang on. I need a number one in here. It says here, you must select a numeric variable. So something with numbers, that's not travel, that's time travel. I click that, and here's the amount of time that everybody took to travel to school. Okay, so there's a whole stack of people who said 30 minutes, half an hour. Obviously, people were rounding, and the longest trip, 70 something over here. But I can also click here and now click travel. So here's all my bus people. Here's my people who came in the car, and here's my people who walked. Obviously, the bus people have the longer trips. Now I can also make this look even nicer by clicking summaries. Gives me the lower quartile, the upper quartile, the median. Don't worry too much about the mean at this stage. Tells me that there was 14 bus people, 6 came by car, and 16 people that walked. Okay. We can also add the box plots, box and whiskers. So here's an example: upper quartile, lower quartile, median, the minimum, and the maximum. They're all shown up in here in numbers. Here they are in a picture. And I also need to fix the graph title. Whoops. And call it anything you like. So I'm going to put travel time by transport method. That's been a bit fancy title. And it doesn't actually show up here until I press update graph down here. There's my graph. Now I right click on here. It allows me to copy that image, and I can open a Google Doc and put it in the Google Doc. I won't do that now. This is the end of the video. Thank you.